What time it is? Which time is that? It's time for a Chewy chat. What time it is? What time is that? It's time for a Chewy chat. Hello, hello, hello. You guys, I wanted to share with you guys what I learned in service today, which is just so powerful to me, and I hope it can benefit you. I know that it can if you apply it. Is it very easy to understand? So hopefully I won't go on, but y'all know sometimes I could go I could blather on and on and on, but hopefully I won't go on. Is it very self-explanatory, and I am just going to chat about it. And let me show y'all what I'm chewing on. Peanut M&Ms. What's your favorite M&M? You guys, I think it was springtime, they came out with some M&Ms. They were my absolute favorite, and I cannot find them anymore. They came in a bag this color. You see that? They came in a bag this color. A light green. Those M&Ms were so good, and they were crisp. I believe that's what they were. Crisp M&Ms. They were similar to Whoppers. You know how the Whoppers had a cookie in it? But they were M&Ms, and they were just perfect for me. But I was about to go on and on about that. But let me know what's your favorite M&M. So besides the crisp that came in a pack this color I was telling y'all, I cannot find them anywhere. Besides those crisp M&Ms, peanut are my next favorite. So I'm having some M&Ms and some steak fries. Y'all, on my fries, I like to put hot sauce and ketchup. So that's what y'all see here. I got some high quality H2O iced water. You guys, I'm hungry. This morning I was hungry for my word. So I was kind of in a rush to get to service this morning. I wasn't able to eat, but I did grab a cucumber and munched on that a little bit. Excuse me. I'm going to get into this good word in a minute. But y'all remember me saying, you won't have to say you're a Christian. If you're a Christian, people will tell it by what you do. Now, you might need to tell somebody that don't know you that you just walking past, but it should be obvious to hear it in your talk, see it in your walk, that you are a Christian. Let me get this message out, because I'm hungry. I'll be eating and eating and eating. So yes, at service today, the first scripture is from Romans chapter 12, verses 9 through 21. Romans chapter 12, verses 9 through 21. Okay, starting at verse 9. Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is wicked. Cling to what is good. and brotherly love, have tender affection for one another, and showing honor to one another, take the lead. Do not loather at your business. Be aglow with the Spirit. Slave for Jehovah. Rejoice in the hope. Endure under tribulations. You guys, did I say Romans chapter 12 starting at 9 or Romans 9? Sorry. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Romans chapter 12 starting at verse 9. That's what I was doing, y'all. I'm sorry. So now on 11. Do not loather at your business. Be aglow with the Spirit. Slave for Jehovah God. Rejoice in the hope. Endure under tribulation. Preserve in prayer. Share with the holy ones according to their needs. Follow the course of hospitality. Keep on blessing those who persecute. Be blessings and do not be cursings. Rejoice with people who rejoice. Weep with people who weep. Be minded the same way toward others as to yourself. Do not be minding lawful things, but be led among with the lowly things. Do not become discreet in your own eyes. Return evil for evil to no one. Provide fine things in the sight of all men. If possible, as far as it depends upon you, be peaceable with all men. Do not avenge yourselves, beloved, but yield place to the wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine, says Jehovah God. But if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him something to drink. For by doing this, you will heap fiery coals upon his head. Do not let yourself be conquered by the evil, but keep conquering the evil with the good. And you guys, I'm reading from the New World Translation of the Holy Scriptures. If you drop a comment that you would like for me to read another text, that is fine. But this is what I'm reading from. And if you are a little lost, we have another scripture I'm going to read from. Again, that was Romans chapter 12, 9 through 21. And as I read from, let's see, the book of Matthew, it further explains it. So God has given us a command to how we should be as Christians. What we should do is simple, plain. This is what I want you to do, because at Matthew chapter 25, 31 through 46, you'll know why. Matthew chapter 25. Starting at verse 31. And it reads, when the Son of Man arrives in his glory and all the angels with him, then he will sit down on his glorious throne. So Jesus and his angels have come where Jesus is sitting on his throne, and all the nations will be gathered before him, and he will separate people one from another, just as the shepherd separates the sheep from the goat. So Jesus is sitting on his throne as I am right here, right? And Jesus has his sheep and Jesus has his goat. Sheep and goat. You guys know the difference here between the sheep and the goat? All right. And he will put the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left. Sheep, goat. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you who have been blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the finding of the world. For I became hungry, and you gave me something to eat. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you received the hospitality. When I was naked, you gave me clothes. I felt sick. You was beside me. I was in prison, and you came to see me. Then the righteous ones would answer him with the words, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you? Or when did we see you thirsty and gave you something to drink? When were you a stranger and we showed you hospitality? When were you naked? We gave you clothes. When were you sick or in prison? And in reply, the king said, truly, I say to you, to the extent that you did it to one of the least of these, my brothers, you did it to me. Ooh-wee. So he gave us instruction of what to do. He told us what to do. And these sheep, they listened. And though he used the parable as if I and when I and all of this, you helped me, but he was referring to just your brothers and sisters out there in the world and how you helped them. Then he turned to his left where the goats are. You guys, I lost my place. Hold up. Be on your way from me, you who have been cursed, into the everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I became hungry. You didn't give me anything to eat. When I was thirsty, you didn't give me anything to drink. I was a stranger, but you did not receive my hospitality. I was naked. You didn't give me any clothes. When I was sick, when I was in prison, you weren't there for me. Then they also said the same thing. When, Lord, what are you talking about? When were you hungry? When were you thirsty? When were you naked? When were you in prison? And we weren't there for you. And Jesus said, truly, I say to you, to the extent that you did not do it to one of the least ones, you did not do it for me. And this will depart into everlasting cutting off, but the righteous ones, everlasting life. You guys, I know y'all want the everlasting life. So be sheep with me. Do what God asked us to do. Show yourselves approved. Love you guys. Be blessed.